asanteni sana. We also have from Chungwa House, we have our brother Philip Etale, and we have Felix, and we have our executive director, who is a man who has been in the trenches. And in that respect, I would kindly request Aide if you would
and as we mourn, we celebrate the time we have been with George. Unfortunately, I was unwell the whole of last week. So it's only 2 days ago when I resumed work that I was told that George was hospitalized. Yesterday, I intended to go to the hospital, but we had a meeting of the Central Committee. So I asked our Director for Finance, Mr. Kawino, to go to the hospital. But later, before we could even talk, after he had just left the hospital, I got a message that George has gone to be with the Lord. So I just want to condole with you, Mama. It's difficult. Let's not pretend. It's difficult. And we are not feeling the same way you are, even though we have been quite close with George. But the only thing I can assure you is that all of us who have walked this journey with George will not abandon you at this time. We'll try our best to be with you, but I know it's difficult to bear. George is one person that you can describe as having been very firm, but also very human. Very strict, but also very amiable. He's a person who knew his work. And as the man of God has said, if there is anything we can learn from George, there are 3 things. Number 1, dedication. Number 2, loyalty. And number 3, being humble. If we are real friends of George, those should be our 3 takeaways from this experience. Otherwise, as I said, it's not time to make speeches. Just to convey my condolences and condolence of the National Executive Committee of the ODM party, as well as the National Secretariat. And I'm announcing to you, already we have opened a book of condolence at Chungwa House, and another one should by now be open at Capitol Hill. So anybody who wants to sign, you can either go to Capitol Hill or to Chungwa House. Otherwise, we'll walk this journey together, Mama. Thank you.
George has passed on